Welcome to the final episode of Parenting the Millennials. We hope you have been watching these videos and enjoying and getting some insights into parenting in the new era. So here's the final episode. Welcome Dr. Shailaja Shastri. We have spoken so many things about parenting, about delayed gratification. In the last session we spoke about how you need to be an askable parent. So there's so much pressure on the parent. So what would be the concluding thoughts for parents? What would be your advice for them?
I think one of the key message that I would want to leave this entire discussion with is the importance of a parent as a role model.
Okay.
If I have to, guide my child, if I have to build the character of my child, one of the questions that I need to ask myself is, am I the right role model for my child? Whether I like or not.
Okay.
Just by being a parent, I have taken on the role of being a role model for my child, because my child is constantly observing me.
What you're doing, etc.
My child is listening to what I'm saying. My child is watching me solve problems in life. My child is watching me how I solve my office related problems, how I deal with people around me. Am I kind to them? Am I humane to them? Am I rude to them? So I think these two pairs of eyes that are watching me, these two pairs of ears that are listening to me should give me a lot of responsibility and make me understand that I need to be responsible in my behaviors.
Yes. So they are seeing you do something, but the expectation is different. They will easily see there is a dichotomy in this whole thing.
There is a lot many times we tell our children when they are young, you need to tell the truth. You need to not tell lies, and we tell them a lot of stories, moral stories, etc. But then that one phone call comes in.
Absolutely.
And I'm sitting right there and I ask my spouse to tell on the phone that I'm not there, I'm not there. So the child is watching.
Why the two value systems?
Yes,
one
there
for
is
you,
a
one
clash.
for me.
Yes, there's a clash of simple episode. This is a clash of value system. Okay, they tell that theoretically it is okay. I need to know that I need to speak the truth.
Are you walking the talk? Are you walking the talk? This whole thing.
Yes. So I think we need to somewhere drill it down to the point that we are role models.
Which means it's a moment-to-moment living as well.
Yes, it is. It's the hardest thing. It's the hardest thing to be somebody's role model. I don't think none of us, any one of us want to take the burden of being a role model for somebody, because we have to constantly be watching ourselves. But with our children, yes, we need to. Because children learn a lot.
And there's no choice, is what you're saying. We are already there. It's been trusted upon us, so we need to live that.
So children are watching us. They are learning things about life itself by watching us. So that's the first point.
Very true.
The second point that I would like to focus on is the importance of catching our children right. We catch our children wrong very often.
Yeah, why you didn't do this, or why that didn't happen.
Why you didn't do that, and we catch them not having done something more easily than when they have done something well. So that's something that we need to, rework on.
And that also goes back to your thought of saying praise the efforts.
Yeah.
Also, something they have put in the effort, so why don't you really?
And I mean, just extending that point, I want to highlight how praise and appreciation is different.
Interesting. Okay.
Children require appreciation, not praise. There is a difference between the two. Praise can be very generic. Oh, excellent, you're a good child. Now that has no meaning. It's too generic for the child to process. When I say, you cleaned the room, your room was absolutely spick and span today, and you took 10 minutes to do that, I appreciate that. That's a wonderful thing to do. Now what I have done is, I've taken a specific behavior and floodlit that behavior.
Okay.
And that is much more meaningful than using these binaries of, oh, you're a very good child, you're very well behaved, or you're a bad child. So catching them right is important. but not by praising them, but
Like appreciation.
identifying that behavior that was appropriate and meaningful, and floodlight that.
Excellent. Makes sense, because it will help the child to repeat that behavior tomorrow for the same appreciation that you have given.
Yes.
And how about, and in all this, positivity is something which is common, right? You have to keep it positive, not look at the negative. How important that communication.
Yes.
Dialogue.
I think the third key point that brings me to the third key point is we need to focus on being positive in our communication with the child.
Okay.
Maybe I'll highlight with an example. Quite often we tell the child, you didn't do it. You're not listening to me. Now, if you just kind of dissect this sentence that we have used, you have not listened to me. You are not listening to me. Now, what does it indicate?
You as a whole person says something,
and it
not
is a
the
blame.
behavior.
I have placed the blame on you.
Correct.
I'm accusing you that you are not listening to me. But I have not given you a replacement behavior. What I expect you to do is not being given.
Okay.
I'm just accusing you. I'm telling you you have not done this. But I'm not telling you what you need to do. So one of the things that we need to change is bringing in positive communication. And for example, can I tell the child, I want you to listen to me, rather than telling you are not listening to me. So when I say I want you to listen to me, I'm being a little more humane, I'm being a little more approachable, and I'm also conveying the expected behavior and not just placing the blame on the child.
Interesting.
And this is something that we need to incorporate, because ultimately it is about shaping the character, the opinions, the attitudes of the child, and we have a big stake in this process.
Absolutely, yeah.
I think one of the most challenging and the most exciting journeys of being a human being is the role of a parent. Rather than stressing ourselves, let us learn to enjoy this journey of being because it's wonderful. We are given an opportunity to shape the future in a way that we want the future to be, and that's why I would like all the viewers to understand that enjoy this journey of parenting. It's a delightful process. It's wonderful to take forward this in every episode of our interaction with our children, and then later enjoy the fruitful outcome of raising a child.
Absolutely. So thank you very much, Dr. Shailaja. It's been a wonderful journey till now, all these episodes. So I know that we have only probably taken the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot more to it, and I'm sure that more interactions personally in your sessions would be more valuable for our parents. So there you go, folks. The series on parenting the millennials. I know it is something very difficult. It's a moment-to-moment living. It is not a job, it is more a responsibility that we are carrying on our shoulders. So we will be looking forward to more of these things from Dr. Shailaja in the future. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. We hope you enjoyed this journey. We'll be bringing more such videos to you. Thank you.